If you want to be successful on Pinterest, you need this one thing. This one thing is not a Pinterest strategy. It's not an image hack. It's not a visibility hack for a scheduling tool or anything like that. In fact, it is simply your mindset. If you do not have the right mindset on Pinterest, chances are you're not going to be successful in the long term, and you're actually going to give up before the getting gets good. So I want to talk you through what this mindset looks like and what you should be doing to adopt this mindset for your Pinterest marketing account and your success on this platform. Because at the end of the day, the majority of my clients over the years that have had the greatest success, the ones that have stuck with me the longest, and I'm talking some of them 4, 5, 6 years, the ones that I have taught inside of my membership that have been around the longest in the membership, going on 3 years in some cases, the accounts that see the consistent results from Pinterest, the consistent traffic, the consistent sales, the consistent email list growth, those businesses all have a particular mindset. And obviously the business doesn't have a mindset, the business owner has the mindset. And I want to walk you through how to adopt this Pinterest mindset for the long term so you can also have the results that you wish to see on Pinterest. Now, some of the results that you wish to see, you may never see. We're not ever going to get 2016 Pinterest results back. It's just not happening. So, to see success within the bounds of what we can achieve on the platform circa 2024 and going into the future, this is the Pinterest mindset that I want you to adopt. And it's not going to be an easy one, I promise. For a lot of you, you're not going to be able to adopt this mindset easily, but it can be done. So if you're new here, hi, hello, my name is Heather Farris, and I run a Pinterest marketing agency and a Pinterest marketing membership. For 3 years now in my membership, I have taught hundreds of fellow business owners just like yourself. And for the last, 7 or 8 years, I have been doing marketing for fellow business owners like myself, like yourself, that just needed the help on Pinterest that didn't want to do it themselves. And the ones, like I said at the top of this video, that have seen the greatest success, the longevity and sustainability on Pinterest, all have a certain set of qualities. And those qualities do not include obsessing over their views or wondering which scheduling tool is the best for them. They're not looking at their followers. In fact, they are probably not even looking at their Pinterest account very often at all. They're not obsessing over their analytics. They're not looking to change their template design every 2 or 3 weeks. They just show up and do the work that they know they need to do in their businesses each week. And from there, they stay in their lane and they publish content to Pinterest. And over time, that publishing of content to Pinterest consistently amplifies, it grows, and it expands, and it becomes something so much greater than what they initially started off with. So if you want to make Pinterest feel easy, if you want to take the stranglehold off of your account that you feel like you have right now, here are the things that I want you to do. Number 1, I want you to create a workflow within your business for Pinterest. This might look like every single time you create a new shop listing, you design a new set of Pinterest pins for your business, for that product, for the year. Or maybe it's for 6 months or 3 months, however long you need that to be for. But you sit down and you create a bulk set of Pinterest pins. Maybe it's creating all of the marketing assets for that new shop listing or that new blog post or YouTube video, podcast episode. And then each week you sit down and you choose a set of URLs to make pins for and you publish them to Pinterest. Either way, you're going to create a workflow that supports what you're already doing in your business for the content or products you're creating, and you are getting them out into the world. Number 2, this probably should have been number 1, but number 2 is I want you to create your Pinterest strategy. This includes your pin plan, your board strategy, your assets that you're going to end up turning into Pinterest templates. You are going to also create and set up whatever scheduling tool you want to use. You don't have to pay for one if you don't want to. You don't need a paid scheduling tool. You can simply use the native scheduler. However, if you want to use another tool, you also need to make sure that's set up and part of your workflow is refined, and documented. That way, if you're not the one doing it, if someone on your team is doing it, they understand how you want things done. Number 3, you're gonna develop your Pinterest profile. This includes creating your boards or refreshing your boards if you already have them, getting your bio and display name updated or current, and if it is in good condition for what you're doing in your business right now, then leave it alone. You're also going to apply a banner image to your Pinterest profile. It's that big image on the back, right behind your profile image. There's a big box that's gray. It will be blank and gray if you don't have anything in it. And I would suggest using some sort of template like what I offer in my Shopify store for sale or what I give away to my students in my membership. Don't just put a pretty image there. Make it something that is like a billboard for your business. I've talked about this plenty of times on this channel. If you've watched any of my videos, you've probably heard me say this before. But your banner really should be something that is educational or informational, telling people what you do in your business. Once you have your profile established on Pinterest, then you can start running that workflow that you create for yourself. And number 4 is simply just rinsing and repeating. It's not worrying about the analytics every single week or every single month or analyzing your pin stats. In fact, the success that you will see at the end of the day when you are doing your Pinterest marketing is by not just like choking your Pinterest strategy to death and babying it. You don't have to do that. You can leave it alone once you establish it, and you can just keep feeding it, almost like a sourdough starter if you think about it. You create the starter, you stick it in the fridge, you do some maintenance on that thing, and then you just kind of let it do its thing until you're ready to bake some bread, right? So you're going to create your Pinterest profile, you're going to get it established, you're going to have your keyword plan, you're going to have your image strategy refined and whatever that is going to be. You're going to choose your scheduling tool, and then instead of strangle holding your Pinterest strategy every single week and feeling like, oh, well, if I just give it a little bit more attention, if I just give it a little bit more massaging, it's going to get better. I'm going to see better results. In essence, when you are doing that, you are not allowing it to get the oxygen that it needs in order to grow and flourish. Because chances are, if you are strangle holding your Pinterest strategy, a cute little baby doll, you're not allowing yourself to see the potential results that could happen over time. Because the truth of the matter is, Pinterest marketing and a Pinterest strategy is a longevity strategy for your business, which also means it's going to take time to establish itself, to get indexed, to find the right people on the platform that want to engage and interact with your content. It's not an instantaneous thing. It's not something that you can replace your social media marketing strategy with. So instead, what I want you to do is get your Pinterest strategy created. Define what that looks like for your business. Get your workflow set up. And then I want you to just get back to business. I want you to get back to creating products. I want you to get back to writing blog posts, recording podcast episodes or filming YouTube videos like what I'm doing right here. And then what I want you to do is allow Pinterest to become a background app running in the back of your business. Much like all those weird tools that are running on your computer right now that you have no idea what they're doing. You just know that they're doing their job. Okay? That's what I want you to do with your Pinterest marketing strategy going forward. And then I want you to just analyze it maybe 2 to 3 times a year. Instead of obsessing over the analytics every single month, take a look at them, see what's doing well, see what's not doing well, do a little trends research quarterly, add that stuff into your overall content plan. But at the end of the day, you're going to get back to business. You're going to start creating products. You're going to start creating blog posts or YouTube videos or whatever it is. And you're going to start adding those into your workflow. And then every week when you sit down to do your Pinterest marketing strategy, guess what? You have new URLs to make pins for. And then at some point in there, you're going to decide about all of that older content and what that process looks like for your business. All that legacy content in your library that you can create new pins for. You're going to decide what that looks like and how you're going to create those new pins for the older content in your workflow creation. What does that look like for your business? Is it quarterly? Is it monthly? Whatever that is, I want you to decide what that is. I want you to standardize the practice, and I want you to do it consistently. Create pins for those URLs consistently. Create pins for your new products consistently. Repurpose content from other platforms that are a good fit for Pinterest consistently. Add it into your workflow and just run that workflow over and over and over. And eventually, what's going to happen is you're going to adopt this Pinterest mindset that I'm talking about, and you're going to start seeing the results grow and blossom on Pinterest that you want to see. And with that, I'm going to leave you with these Pinterest marketing strategy videos, and I'll see you next time.